All right, Mr. Schneider again, Unit 5, Podcast 3. And let's talk about the state legislative branch. All right, so our legislative branch it's bicameral, just as the Congress is, U.S. Congress is. That means there's two chambers. We have the House of Delegates and we have the Virginia State Senate. And they meet annually for a fixed number of days. One year it's 30 days, and then the next year it's 60 days. It just depends on what year it is. I believe this year they'll be meeting for 30 days. And this is actually a video from last year, but it just goes to show some of the important topics our state government is talking about.
Is there any other business to come before the Senate?
Mr. President.
The senior senator from Virginia Beach, Senator Wagner.
Mr. President, point of personal prayer, please.
Senator has the floor.
Mr. President.
I don't want to watch it.
Okay.
Is there any other business to come before the Senate?
Mr. President.
The senior senator from Virginia Beach, Senator Wagner.
Mr. President, point of personal prayer, please.
Senator has the floor.
Mr. President, as you start to make plans for the weekend coming up and all the members of the body, I just remind you that Sunday evening is the Super Bowl, and it'll be the 5th annual Super Bowl party we've held for members of the General Assembly. Everyone here is invited, and we look forward to seeing you. This year it'll be held at the Virginia Automobile Dealers Association. I think most of us know where that is, up on Gray Street. And everyone is certainly welcome. And no ties will be allowed. Jeans are encouraged. And come relax, enjoy some food, and mix it up with the members from the other side of the hall and other senators. It should be an enjoyable evening. Unfortunately, I don't see the Redskins in the mix. Maybe not next year, for a long, long time. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Senator. The senior senator from Fairfax County, Senator Saslaw.
Mr. President, on a slightly lighter note, I listened with interest to the personal privilege by the senior senator from Virginia Beach, and I was wondering if he would care to comment on the fact that both Denver and Seattle come from the only two states in America that have legalized marijuana. And would that, if we did that in Virginia, would that fix the Redskins' problems?
Senator Saslaw, I'm going to speak for him. I don't think he'd care to comment. Would you like to comment?
Mr. President, I don't think there's enough drugs in the world to fix that problem.
Thank you, Senator.
As I said, lots of important work. All right, so let's talk about the lawmaking process in Virginia. And I thought for this one I would bring in an expert on the lawmaking process. So just hold on for one moment, please, and I'll start that video for you.
Oh, hi. All right, so today we're going to talk about the Virginia lawmaking process, and one thing I want you to notice is that it's very similar to the lawmaking process at the national level. Introduce a bill, work in committees, debating the bill on the floor of each house, the General Assembly, Virginia Senate, voting on the bill in each house, and then the major change is sending the bill to the governor, not the president, the governor of Virginia to sign into law. Where do we get proposed legislation? Obviously take actions in response to problems or issues, and then again, there's individuals, interest groups, underline lobby, and help shape legislation in Virginia. So some of the things, primary issues, education, promote an informed and engaged citizens. Establishing minimum standards for public schools. One thing that's going on now is there's a bill, I want to say it started in the Virginia House. They're looking to reduce the number of SOLs given. Right now, a student going through K through 12 in Virginia public schools would have to take 34 standards of learning tests. They want to reduce that to 26 by getting rid of, I think, some in elementary school and then changing how they're done in middle school. So, for example, in your most important course, history and civics, you would not take one in 7th grade, but there would be one in 8th grade. Public health, the environment, state budget, We have a biennial budget. It means the governor prepares a budget for 2 years, and then it's approved by the legislative branch. And then revenue, levy and collect taxes. That's how we pay for things in this county. And we'll get into more about how the tax system in this state affects Fairfax County. Some would say it's unfair. I won't comment one way or the other on that. All right, so thank you guys. See you in class today, tomorrow. Bye.
It's probably the smartest guy we've had on commenting. Just to add a couple things to that video, the commentator there said the county, he meant state, and then that bill for the SOLs did pass. If you have any friends in 7th grade, you would know they're not taking a history SOL this year. So that's a good thing. So our assembly is our Senate and the General Assembly is in session right now. You may know that one of your classmates, Lauren Heller, is down there working as a page. I don't know how good of friend you are with her, but we're sending her. But if you know her, shoot her an email, ask her how she's doing, and just want to tell her that we're thinking of her and hope that she's doing well, and she's keeping all those senators down there in order. So this is the process in Virginia. You're looking at it right now. Again, it's exact same as it is in the federal government. The only thing is the governor signs it instead of the president. And then these are just some of the issues. Oops. This is where legislation comes from. Again, elected officials, they write laws in response to problems or issues. And then, again, lobbying. You can, if you feel strongly about something and you want to get people on your side talking to a legislator, you can do that. That's what's great about our state. That's what's great about our country. Individuals, you are allowed to have contact with people in the government. And these are the primary issues. Education is number one. Public health, the environment, state budget. One thing I do want to say is our governor writes the budget, but it's a 2-year budget, biennial. Whereas the federal government writes a budget every year, our governor has to write a budget for 2 years. And then lastly, levying, writing, collecting taxes. All right, thanks guys. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.